Welcome to Car Coach Reports. This is 4-Minute Friday for the week ending July 27th, 2018. Here from New York City, we are at a reveal, and we'll show you that later in the show. This is what's going on in your automotive world. There's a loss of a legend in the automotive industry. A mini recap, millennial sales, flying Aston Martins, a very new sleek Mercedes, which is why we're here, and this week in automotive history. Stay right with us. Let's put 4 minutes on the clock. First, we'd like to address the loss of Sergio Marchionne. It's a sad day for the auto industry. Fiat Chrysler CEO has passed away at the age of 66 years old. He was noted for saving Fiat Chrysler during the merger, taking government money and then paying it back. He went in for some surgery, had some complications, and unfortunately he passed away this week. His passion for the job saved Chrysler and the merger with Fiat. The automotive industry is mourning his loss, and Marchionne was only 66 years old. The FCA board has appointed Mike Manley as CEO. He's a great choice, he's a dealer guy, and he's really going to help the brand. Manley had previously held the company's Jeep and Ram brands with great financial success. Sergio was an accountant with great vision. He came to Canada, went to college, became an accountant, and later on worked in European corporate circles. He first saved Fiat Group and later used Chrysler's strengths in light trucks and Jeeps to forge the combined Italian-American company into a true global automaker. Marchionne was a workaholic who often slept on a sofa aboard a plane as he traveled regularly to steer Fiat Chrysler. He was recognized as an accountant, tax specialist, attorney, and business strategy. He will be missed. Number 2, a recap on Mini Takes the States. We rallied from Portland, Oregon to Keystone, Colorado, and from Orlando to Keystone, Colorado. And together we got together with almost 1,000 Mini Coopers all in one location. The results were this. 14 states covered 5,030 miles, and the journey embedded tons of Minis from its full lifespan from the 60s to current. And together they are able to raise awareness for feeding America with over 1 million meals. Well done, Mini. We look forward to 2 years from now. Number 3, car sales. Well, typically you think, oh, who's buying all these cars? It's got to be baby boomers with all the money. Well, guess what? Experian, which does all of your credit ratings, has come up with a report, and their survey tells us that the number 1 sales is not Gen Xers, is not baby boomers, is not people that are older and living alone. It's millennials, which they were saying for the longest time, oh, millennials aren't buying cars. Well, yes, you are buying cars. And the fact is, millennials are driving car sales, and manufacturers are aware of it. Automakers are starting to build product that you want, things that you want in a vehicle. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, comfort and convenience, and lots of safety. So keep going, millennials. You're driving those automotive sales. Number 4, Aston Martin flying cars. Yes, you do not have to be James Bond. Apparently in the future you'll be able to fly in an Aston Martin. While we're all thinking autonomous cars or electric vehicles, other manufacturers are thinking flying vehicles because of congestion. They go vertically up and down, that hold 3 passengers and flies up to 200 miles an hour. Yes, Aston Martin is testing this, putting this together. Rolls-Royce is doing something, Porsche is, of course Bell Helicopters is as well. It would vertically come down, land you to your destination. You would get in the pod, it would take you back up, sort of like a drone, take you to your route, and I don't know if I'm ready for flying cars, and I certainly don't want anyone else flying these cars, but you have to be willing to trust whoever's flying the drone, could be remotely, to get you to your destination safely. It's sort of like an airplane. I don't think we're there yet, but it's really cool to see that they're testing this type of technology. And last year at the Geneva Auto Show, we saw Bell Helicopters, and they were actually showing pods that you would get into. Of course, they weren't real, they were all prototypes, but this is something that we shall be looking at in the future. So if you're thinking about flying cars and you're interested in a flying car, put your note down below. And yes, if you are going to fly your own car, like an ultralight, you need to have a pilot's license. So I think it'll be somebody else flying in this case. Number 5, we are here in New York City to see the launch of the Mercedes A-Class and, of course, drive a vehicle, which you'll see in our Car Coach reports. What's interesting is Mercedes claims that this A-Class is the sleekest, slipperiest Mercedes they've ever built. Well, they build race cars, so they must know what the heck they're doing. But to build it in an A-Class, which is a very small sedan, should be very interesting. Here's some pictures. Let me know what you think. This week in automotive history, 1886, the first motor vehicle was developed by Carl Benz. It was called the Benz Patent-Motorwagen, and 1885 is when it was developed. Interestingly, they never actually filed for a patent until 1986, 100 years later. This is what's going on in your automotive world. If you like this video, make sure to like and share. Hit that little button so you know every time we post a new review. We appreciate your subscriptions. We are very, very close to 20,000. And when we do, we'll have a contest and give away some very cool items. You can sign up for our newsletter at carcoachreports.com, and we appreciate your support on our Patreon page. Thank you for your comments, your likes, and your shares, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.